like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing?
We left Broome yesterday morning and we arrived at Cape Keraudren. I'm not too sure how we would pronounce it, but yeah, we're here for a couple of nights or maybe even 3 nights. We're camped down in the creek at the moment. It's dead low tide, but yeah, it was a beautiful sunrise this morning, wasn't it? Oh.
It was, yes. When we turned up here yesterday, the creek was really high and the water was that beautiful turquoise colour.
It was very nice. Yeah, she closes right off at low tide, that by looks. Haven't seen any crocodiles. I don't think there can't be any around here because the people camped just down the road from us. We've got 3 little kids and they were all in there swimming yesterday. If they were my kids, I wouldn't be letting them in there. They were playing in the mud and that, and so you wouldn't know. Hey, so we're just going for a bit of a walk down to the beach. There's creek camping, and that's it. I don't know if you'll be able to see ours is the second van there. They got toilets and everything here. No water or anything. It's $12 entry for the vehicle for the first time you come in, and then it's we got pensioners, like I said before in the other video. Not pensioners, at least seniors discount, and $7.50 each a night, so that's not too bad. And there's also a beach site camping up the top here. When we leave tomorrow, we're going to drive up there and have a look at it, and if we can get a decent spot, we'll stay another night or 2 nights, doesn't really matter. But if we can't, we'll just keep heading towards Port Hedland. I think we're going next. Anyway, we'll get down the beach. The tide's a long way out. We'll see what's up here. We get the van down here, no worries. The sand's pretty hard. Packed up, ready to leave Cape Keraudren. I think that's how you pronounce it, not too sure, Keraudren or Keraudren. Yeah, it's been a beautiful stay here. Mozzies and sandflies haven't been too bad. A few sandies about, but yeah, the sun's just starting to come up. It's been a nice day. Got a few others here. Oh, I've got to open the back of the car up. Chrissy's packing the mat up. Yeah, so it's been a good stay here, don't you reckon?
Yeah, it's been enjoyable.
Yeah, it's been a nice little spot. I've just got to open this up for her and I'll continue. I actually see in the back of this car. Got everything in there. Yeah, no fish were caught. And got up this morning and even turned the diesel heater on for a couple of hours. Oh, where's that dog gone? Rufus, what are you doing? You might need to go to the toilet though. Oh, yeah, a couple more minutes, the sun will be up. We've only got 160 k's to go today. We're going to Port Hedland. There's a 3-day, 3-night free camp there in town. So we've got 52 kilometres to go to Port Hedland, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the fuel lights just come on. We're hoping we'll get there. If the conk's out, I've got about 15 litres of diesel on the back of the caravan. I use the diesel heater. I'll just unhook that and tip that in, but I think we're right. But yeah, no, it's good to get back into some good night scenery again.
So if you run out of diesel, do you have to bleed it like you did?
No, you don't need to bleed these.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, back into some nice scenery again. been pretty plain across from Broome, wasn't it? It's been pretty orderly, nothing there to scrub. A couple of nice plains that we passed yesterday, but yeah, this is what they call the Pilbara.
We just passed the De Grey free camp area, and it was really busy. A lot of caravans in there.
50 caravans or more in there. Oh, anyway, well, still heading to Port Hedland. Hope we make it without running out. Wind is still pretty blowy. We're down where they load the ships. I'm guessing iron ore they load them with, by it looks. And there's a bus service here that goes around, picks the sailors up and brings them back onto their boats. They go around the town, they pick them all up from the motels and that when they have time ashore. And you can go on the bus tour with them and come back, and they all jump on this little boat down here that's waiting. Oh, we're having to drive around the harbour area. And I hope you guys can see this. That's a big pile of salt over there. On our way in the town yesterday, we went past the big settling ponds, the salt ponds, where they get the salt from. We're not meant to be in here. There's a big sign that says no public access. So we'll probably get kicked out in a minute, but I snuck in. So you guys get the picture of the salt. So we should jump out and grab a handful and fill the salt shakers up while we're here. What do you reckon, Al?
Go for it.
All right, playing it. That might sting the eyes a bit. I said with Chrissy we could pretend it's just snow. Yeah, it's nice and cool here today. Its current temperature is 26 degrees and it's beautiful, except for the wind. Anyway, I'll do you and get out of here.
So we're just heading to South Hedland, and we've dropped the washing off to be washed today, treating ourselves. And this is the Rio Tinto Dampier Salt Limited. It's where they process the salt, and that's all the salt ponds there, as Mick told me.
Over here you get a better view.
Oh yeah, there's the salt ponds over here. Pretty cool. It's just acres of it, isn't there?
Yeah.
The trains in this place is just amazing. So many trains. And they shunt all night, don't they?
Yeah, all night.
That was a bit tricky. We're at Cleaverville now, just looking for a camp for the night. you what we just came down. She's a bit rough.
We're at Cleaverville now. We arrived here this morning. We left Port Hedland about early because we had to go fill up with water and go to the dump point before all the big lineups got there. So we left about 6:15 this morning, and yeah, we had brekkie on the road as usual. Got here about 10 o'clock, I think, maybe a bit earlier. Yeah, booked in. We are already booked in and paid for online, so yeah, there's no problems. Just had to check in up at the main camp, which is right up through there. It's a big campsite. You either camp at the main site, or you just pick a track, and we picked the track, and yeah, we picked some doozy tracks, and Chris ended up picking this spot out. It's magnificent. It's high tide nearly now. Oh, it's coming up to high tide. I'll come right to those rocks, but oh, what a sunset. We're here by ourselves most of the day. That's magnificent, that sunset. I can't believe that. Yeah, we've got a couple other visitors through the night. Oh, mate's got his generator going over there, but that's alright. It's not annoying us. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful spot. So we're going to stay on this part of the beach for probably 1 or 2 nights. We're going to go for a drive tomorrow and check out a few other places and see. There's a few spots here for sandy beach, but this would be good fishing too. But it's pretty rocky, and we'll end up using. I've already found a lure parked down there. Someone lost it in the rocks, so for fishing it might be alright. So that is down there, can't see it, just rocks I think. Yeah, sandflies are a bit bitey, but yeah, put some rid on. But yeah, no, so we're here for 5 nights all up. Probably 2 or 3 nights in this spot, if we don't find a nicer spot tomorrow. But Chris really likes it here. Yeah, no, that's our camp there. A couple other guys up there. One guy left earlier this morning with a boat on. The boat ramped down this way a bit further. I see him catch big queenfish off the bank there on lures, so I'll probably have a look at that tomorrow sometime. Roll down. Anyway, I'll catch you in the morning. I can't believe that sunset. That's magnificent.
Just come into the port of Dampier, but it's all high level security, so you can't go anywhere to really have a look. So I'm just going to show you, this is gas burning off up here, isn't it?
Yeah. We can see this from Cleaverville, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we can see it from Cleaverville.
Yeah, pair of boots up there. Chris is just getting this photo taken from the red dog. The wind is. I don't think he likes that wind. There's a little red dog. Very good. What size those boots are? I don't think I need any more steel caps. Very good. We arrived at Onslow, the caravan park here, right on the beach. Here for 2 nights. Let's go for a walk down, let's check out the well, this is Onslow Beach. The water looks a little bit dirty now, I suppose, because the tide's still coming. I don't know, tide might be going out now. I did have a look at the tide signs, but I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, apparently you can do a bit of fishing along here. Up around the corner there's a boardwalk, so we'll go up there for a look for a little while. Yeah, it's a nice caravan park we're in, isn't it? Yeah, nice and tidy. Every side's got the fake grass matting.
They've got a spot for your car, fake grass matting to sit in, your chairs on, and then your caravan. So
Yeah.
it's really 3 big spots.
3 big sites, isn't it? Like to one and one, so you got plenty of room for everything. Oh, sorry, Ruth, going to kick up the pump.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this is nice here. The wind's dropped down a bit too, which makes it a lot better.
Oh, good. Gale, didn't it?
Yeah, I coming across when we left this morning. The hut we pulled up. I can't remember where it was now, somewhere for brekkie, and the whole caravan was rocking back and forwards. It was blowing that hard. Well, but yeah, no, she's dropped down. Yeah. Oh, this is a war memorial here, and you get down here, which we're going to try to do tomorrow morning at sunrise, and you get a photo of the sun coming up through that. There's a representation of the rising sun, and yeah, you get a photo from the out behind it of the sun coming up. So we'll endeavour to get out of bed early, which we have been, like 10 to 5 this morning, and come down and do a bit of photography. So yeah, this is I'm liking Onslow, Dale. We're gonna find them doggies. They got the paparazzi dogs here somewhere, little statues. Oh, this is cool. See this over here, hun? Oh, this is great. Got the slouch hats sitting there. Yeah, all done in bronze. It just tells you who donated the money for it. See the slouch hats over there?
Yep.
Bronze. Cemetery members of the fishing village. Oh, it's sad. Yeah, just in memory of a fishing boat that got lost in a cyclone in February '95. The 6 guys that went down and died. Sounds like Rufus has hit a patch of bindies. Well, not bindies, but vers. Oh, so that's our north that way, east that way. So yeah, that's where the sun will come up. Over through that, we'll get it. Well, we only got 1400 k's or so to go to Perth. Oh, this is great. Done a good job, haven't they, here? Except for the birds, ain't Ruth? They birds, are they? Oh yeah. All the prickles in there. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, we're not allowed on there. That's the salt loading jetty up there. People aren't allowed on there. Very good. We're just heading up to the War Memorial to catch the sunrise through the rising sun up there. It's windy and it's cold, isn't it? It's windy and it's cold. Had to get up last night about 2:30 I think it was, and fold the awning up. It was flapping around. And this wind won't leave us alone. Awesome, I think. And it's not so bloody cold. Getting an earache. Would be a great dawn service up here. Well, we're just out looking about around Onslow. That's the caravan park just there, so we haven't come very far. Went for a drive this morning out to the old Onslow. It's where they had the town site was, I don't know how long ago. In the 1800s, was it, Dale? 1858, she seems to think. And they end up moving it because they use it for a port. And yeah, the river kept silting up and they just got sick of dredging it, and they end up moving the town here and building a big jetty here, which eventually got blown down in the cyclone a few years ago and just left. So they're talking about rebuilding it. But there is one big jetty here with the salt conveyor on it. But yeah, up along here we got the paparazzi dogs, just statues of the dogs. There's a paparazzi dog. He's a film star, that bloke, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know what it's all about.
Sorry.
You're right.
You're hopping.
No, you're right. Take it you'll begin some photos, Doll?
Yep. Up. Right, sit. Wait. Wait. Wait there for money, please.
Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Did you read the sign, Dale, what it's all about?
No, not yet, no. We're just amazing.
Pretty good. Hey, that wind has finally dropped. Thank God. It's quite warm now. A bit different than this morning. It was freezing. Blowing a gale. So I hope the wind's gone for good. Oh well, we're saying goodbye to Onslow tomorrow morning, and we're heading down towards Cleaverville and yeah, around that way. And so I'll probably leave this one here, I think. And yeah, don't forget, like and subscribe as per usual. And I'll see you when we get down to Cleaverville. See ya.